Hey there, going to share you my experience of traveling from UK to India. Before traveling, I had so many questions like whether I need to take RT-PCR test or not. If I need to take a test, where to take the test, because it's very expensive in UK. If you search RT-PCR test, it will cost you around £80 to 250 or even more. Also, like what happens if I land in India? Some people were saying I'll have to quarantine. Some people were saying I'll have to take RT-PCR test again, and I'll have to wait there for so many hours or so. So I was very confused, like what to do, where to get the answers. I searched a lot on internet. I couldn't find proper answers for all the questions. But yeah, I kept trying. I contacted so many people, and then I booked my COVID test in just £40. That's very cheap. It's like half the price normally you pay, because as I told you, it costs you £80 minimum if you search. Yeah, so first you need to take RT-PCR test if you're traveling to India. There are some countries who they accept antigen test, but in case of India, you need RT-PCR test. Antigen test will not be accepted, so keep in mind. So for RT-PCR test, I searched a cheap test and I found Eurofins. I'll give you the link below. You can go to that link and you can book a test. So here you'll have three kind of tests. You'll have home testing, sampling station, and drive-through. I would not recommend home testing, because if you select home testing, they'll send you the kit. You'll have to do your testing by yourself, and then you'll have to post it again. So it may take some time in between, and you don't have time because you'll have to take the test within 22 hours of your flight departure. So the best, I would suggest you to go to the sampling station if you don't drive. If you drive, you should select the drive-through. It's even cheaper. Drive-through is 39.90. Sampling station cost you 44.90. So I don't drive in UK, so I chose sampling station. I went there, I gave my test, and then they are responsible to send it to London or any lab, and then they'll get your result. Normally they'll say it will take 48 hours, but in my case it comes in like 24 hours. But still, I'll suggest you to take a test 2 days before your flight departure, because it's 72 hours from your flight departure. It's not like 72 hours from you landed to your destination place. It's flight departure. So I would suggest you to take 2 days before to be on the safer side. So yeah, so this is Eurofins. This is cheaper. I think it's cheapest I found in UK. So I think you should go for it. And yeah, there were some rumors like this is not accepted or anything. That's all rumors. So you don't have any problem. You'll not have any problem. They'll give you the result. They'll give you the fit to fly certificate as well. It will come to your email. They'll have an app also. In that app also, you'll have that fit to fly certificate. You'll have your result in the app itself, and you don't need to print it also. You can just show it to the personnel, like airlines personnel, and then they'll allow you. So there is no problem there. In my case, I took the test at 10 a.m. Like 2 days before my flight departure, and I get the result like next day by 2 p.m. So the same way you can like do your test. Then yeah, so I took the flight. My flight was from London to New Delhi. So I'm sharing this experience for New Delhi. Okay, so there may be different rules for maybe Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, or Chennai, but I'm sharing this experience for Delhi. Okay, so I landed in Delhi at midnight, 1 a.m. Okay, so there were two rules. Okay, when you land in New Delhi, there are two rules. If you're going out, like if your destination place is Delhi, then there is different rule. If you have a connecting flight, then there is a different rule for that. So in my case, I had a connecting flight for Patna. So yeah, I'll tell you both the rules first. So if your final destination is New Delhi, you'll have to go out, right? You'll have to go out of the airport. So in that case, you'll just have to give your swab, and then you can go out. They'll send you the result. But in case when you have a connecting flight, they'll not let you go out. They will make you sit in some designated place, and then they'll take your swab. You'll have to wait there almost around 6 hours. you'll get your result. Based on your result, they'll leave you to take your connecting flight. And that is chargeable. So you'll have to pay around 2100, 2200, because I paid 500 in advance because I booked online test. There is a site like New Delhi Airport. I'll give you that link as well. But that will, and there you'll have to select like you have connecting flight, if you have connecting flight, and in that case you'll have to pay more. But I don't know whether I didn't select or I didn't notice. Somehow I just paid 500, and then after reaching there, when I reached there, they asked me 1700 more to make it 2200. So okay, so there you'll have 4 counters. At first counter they'll take your passport. Second counter you'll have to make your payment if you haven't paid like all the money, as I did. I just paid 500 and then I paid 1700 again. Then you'll have a registration counter. They'll register you with your test kit, and then with that test kit you'll have to take the test. So there you'll have to wait minimum 5 hours. Yeah, minimum 5 hours, then you'll get your result. So if you have a connecting flight, I would suggest you to take a proper gap, like at least 8-hour gap. In my case, I had just 7 hours gap, so I had to rush everywhere. I had to take the result and then take my bag and then run for the domestic departure, and there in the line I had to face so much problem. So I would suggest you to take a proper gap between your like connecting flights. Yeah, so that's the experience at New Delhi Airport. Yeah, like that's all. So you'll have all doubts cleared by now maybe, and if you have anything else you can just comment it out and then I'll reply you maybe if I can help you, if I have that knowledge enough. I think yeah, that's all. Thank you.